What's up, guys? How's it going? Gonna make a quick video. Wanted to give a update and show off some changes. Truck's running strong. Got about 16,000, a little over 16,000 miles on it. Clearly not pacing what they think I'm driving, which would be at 13,000 miles in a few months. So, or I guess coming up on it. So I've definitely blown through miles, but doing a lot of towing, things like that. So I'm actually using my truck. You can see a lot of wear and tear as far as use goes. These things are pretty dirty. It's actually good in comparison to what it usually is. Seats seem like they're holding up pretty good. They're pretty comfortable now that they're a little more broken in, I'd say. At first they were kind of but material wise, everything's pretty good so far. The steering wheel's wearing okay. This vent was replaced, so this whole thing was replaced due to it being really loose. When you go over bumps, it'd go like that. So now it's got a little more, you kind of have to push it. It's got a little more resistance to it. So that's really the only thing that's gone wrong. I've had a couple little things here and there, like some speaker issues, sound system navigation, some connectivity issues, but honestly, it kind of all works itself out. The only other thing is the fuel gauge resets itself, but again, that's kind of something that keeps, I guess, working itself out. So other than that, I mean, just doing pretty good. Back seats, you know, looking pretty good. Not too many people sit back there. The front's really where we get a lot of the use. I'll talk about these in a minute here. Let's walk around. Put on a tonneau cover. For any of you guys that are watching this that have a new Tundra like mine, this actually came off my old Tundra, so this thing is pretty sweet. I personally probably going to change out to a hard cover, just because I like more of the security, because this you can just, you know, peel up. If anybody's ever had a soft cover, they kind of know that. But Trucksport, I think, is the brand. It's from Amazon, and it's, I don't know, I think it was like 150, 200 bucks, something cheap. It just bolts into your track, and then it's got like the little bars so you can actually put weight on there. You know, more like snow and things like that. I wouldn't say like put weight up there, but that's been pretty awesome. And then it just rolls up when you need it. So I use this quite a bit for transporting bigger items, but you know, day to day, I kind of keep stuff back here, as you can see. So I do kind of like to have a cover. So that's all looking pretty good. Little bit of wear and tear on this tailgate from the plastic, but not the actual, I guess what, this is their new like polycarbonate or something, more of that like reinforced stuff. So you can see like marks and stuff, but I think that's really it. I think it's just surface scratches and stuff like that. I don't think it's true damage. And I'd say I do use my truck as a truck. So other than that, those couple things, I've put on a little cosmetic. I've gone camping and brushed up against some, you know, the branches and stuff, but that stuff just needs to get buffed out. It's got a lot of bug guts that I need to get off just from all the miles I've put on it. Done a lot of freeway driving, but all in all, I'd say at 16,000 miles, I'm still liking it. If not, you know, I'd say even maybe loving it now that I've had more time on it in the driver's seat. Motor's great. It's a lot of fun to drive. Ended up doing these guys. So these are Methods. Shoot, I think they're NV or MV, like 210s or something like that. I'll try to figure out if I can't link them down below. But they're 275/70 18s. I tried to get them as close to a 33 as I could. And then you can see there's a little bit of poke. Again, depending on that offset, you can kind of see, you know, it's about an inch outside the wheel well. It's nothing crazy. It does fling up a little bit of water on your side when you're going through puddles and stuff, mud, things like that. But I just wanted a little bit more aggressive look. So you can see in this front angle, see how those tires poke a little bit? I've had people ask if it's lifted. Not really the look I was going for, more just wanted a more aggressive tire for towing, because I do a lot of the boat, so these have better grip when towing a trailer on a wet surface, you know, in and out of the lake. And then also just wanted something meatier for winter, which we're coming up on. So these tires so far so good. These are Generals. I wanted to try something different than the KO2. If you guys have seen my other videos, you've pretty much seen all my other trucks wrapped in something similar, but I usually do a KO2. These have done good. I have had a friend who's done just about 50,000 miles on these. The wear looks interesting to me. I mean, you can kind of see it here. It looks like they're wearing kind of quickly on the edges, but then in the middle, it still looks like it has a lot of tread. So it's not like they're cupping or anything like that. I mean, I've been good and diligent about getting them rotated and then keeping them aired up correctly, but I don't know, it just seems a little different. And then I'd say they're a little soft for my liking, depending on the application, but I don't think I'm upset with them. I just don't know if I'd buy them again. I might go back to that KO2 after these are done, but wheel-wise, super duper impressed. Methods are fantastic. I bought this whole set with TPMS through, what was it, Tire Rack, and they shipped it directly to me. I installed them. They messed up on the color of these. They're supposed to be black, but I figure I'll get that, you know, installed, or excuse me, changed out eventually. But yeah, these are 33 on a Tundra. Turning wise, you know, no big deal. The only time I've ever had a little bit of rub in the back, and I've seen some of these pin kits in the front and back now for these new Tundras, is when I'm kind of loading the suspension and turning pretty quick. It'll just grab and nick like the back. But I don't know, people are doing 35s and 37s, and I think I'll get there eventually one day. But honestly, I think the 33, it looks a lot better in person. But even on video, I think personally it looks pretty good. So I'll give you guys one more glance here. And then I guess the other thing, but I think it was already done, was I did the window tint. So I tinted over tint in the back, and then I think I'm down at like 15% or something pretty dark in the front. So might even be lower than that, it might be 5. And then I did the bra. So I think it looks good with this kind of black accent, which is on all the Tundras now. So to me, it just kind of matches. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer it. That's my setup, and I'll try to get a more in-depth, maybe like off-road video or something with the new wheels and tires soon. But just wanted to post something so you guys have reference if you're looking to do some of these items to your Tundra. Thanks so much. Subscribe.